The entire book of Devarim and Parshat Devarim begins with a very dramatic statement. Eileh hadvarim asher diber Moshe el kol bnei Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu, who was not a person of words, he said earlier in the Torah, he does not speak very well. All of a sudden he opens up. These are the words that he tells the Jewish people. This is his last will and testament, which he begins a month and a half before he passes away. And we're waiting to hear what is Moshe going to say. But then the Torah goes into a lengthy description of exactly where Moshe Rabbeinu was standing when he gave us these last teachings. And it goes through details. He's in the desert, he's across from Suf, he's 11 days away from Sinai, all these details about where he was before we even get to the point where Moshe actually speaks and begins inspiring the people. Why? Why does the Torah go through all these details about places we can't even know exactly where they were? So the commentaries, our sages explain that there was veiled condemnation of the Jewish people in Moshe's words. Each location actually hinted to something which the Jewish people did wrong. And there's no doubt that, of course, we accept that explanation, but on a simple level, without that deeper explanation, what is going on over here? I think we can say quite simply that the Torah is telling us, don't think that when Moshe gives us these deep understandings, that he's going to, those last teachings to the Jewish people, that he was in the holiest of places, that he was in the best of places for spiritual inspiration. He wasn't. He was 11 days away from Sinai, in terms of where he was located. He was in these places in the desert, not in the land of Israel, in the land of Moab. He was, after he finished fighting wars, he was involved very much in the physical world. That's where Moshe Rabbeinu was able to give these deep insights and inspiration to the Jewish people. We can never say that we have an excuse not to be spiritual, not to be godly, not to be deeply connected to the Torah. We can't say it's because we were physically located. We can't say it's because of our life's experiences. Moshe Rabbeinu was in a place which was least likely to have spiritual inspiration and be deeply connected to God's word. And yet that was the place where he gave us these deep explanations and insights and words of inspiration. And that's part of Moshe's last message to us, is that anywhere we are, in any circumstance, in any geographical location, we have the ability to tap into God, and we have the ability for spiritual inspiration. As we read these words in the beginning of the Parsha, let's remember that Moshe's last will and testament took place in a place where no one would have thought one could have spiritual inspiration, and that's the message to us as well. Tap into God and spirituality wherever we are and whatever life brings our way. Wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom.